what problems do Christian and Carter Williams, just from their length, what problems do they present for you?
Just their size, and if it was one obvious standout thing that they do, probably crash the backboard. As far as big guards go, they can cause problems for the game, maybe keep them off the glass, because Syracuse is naturally, their whole size of the team is bigger. So us as guards, we have to do a good job rebounding the ball.
You got 1,000 points now. What were your thoughts when you reached that level?
After the game, it was pretty cool. A lot of my teammates congratulated me, my coaches, family, and pretty much a lot of people reached out to me. And I was more so consumed with the way I played rather than 1,000 points. I didn't really take it all in maybe until 15 minutes into the bus ride, but I was more consumed with the way I played against the ball.
How tough is it to change your mindset to think pass?
Well, I can pass. I know I can. It's just the fact that I just got to make the right decision, whether it be shoot or look for the open guy when I'm driving. But I know I can pass, and I know I can, not turn the ball over as much as I do, but I can make the right decisions. I just got to have faith in myself.
Isn't being a shooter though what got you to where you're at?
Not necessarily. Just playing hard and listening to coach, doing whatever he asked me to do. It's got me where I'm at. If I didn't listen to coach, I probably wouldn't be on the court.
What goes into the pass-shoot decision? I mean, you got to make a decision.
It's a quick. You have to make a quick reaction. It's a reaction like snapping a finger, blink of an eye. Once you get to a certain point in the court, there has to be choice A, B, or C, and there's you don't get no extra time making that decision. That's why the good players are the good ones, and the great ones are the great ones.
How much evolution have you felt in that area
like,
since the last Syracuse game?
I feel like I've been making a lot of progress. And since the last Syracuse game, I've also hit some bumpy roads, but I feel like the last 2 weeks I've been making great progress into making decisions and keeping my assist rate high and turnover rate, and that's what I'm really focusing on.
You grew up in the city. Was Syracuse the most popular college team in your area, and did they show any interest in you at all?
Not at all. No interest whatsoever. Not saying that they needed to. I mean, now that I'm on this level, I get to see the recruiting process and how certain schools have certain systems. I mean, I probably wouldn't have recruited myself either, so it's no knock in Syracuse, but I've always loved them as a program, and being from New York, I've always, looked at them. Me and my dad were great fans of Johnny Flynn, and we all like Carmelo Anthony. He was born in Brooklyn, so it's just a lot of things that go into that university that me and my dad also had liked when I was playing in New York.
So you were a fan growing up?
I would say I was a fan. Johnny Flynn was awesome, and short guard, he dunks, and me and my dad really liked that, so we kind of followed the university.
That loss to Syracuse, was it any harder? I mean, any different than the other losses? Just because you were #1, did it sting a little more?
It was just tough, like all tough games, when you feel like you have the game and then it slips away. But you have to kind of look past it and just say, we got to take care of the next one. The next one we lost, and now it's like, all right, let's put it together. And then the next one we lose that one. So if you keep thinking about the game, then you're just not going to be anywhere. Just going to be in quicksand. So just figuring out a way to win the next one, or going back to the drawing board and figuring out a way to stop people who are killing us, or make some quick changes. That's the best way to kind of make up for the game.
What do you think of the sleeves of the jerseys going into the tournament? What were your first thought when you seen them?
Thought it was pretty cool. Because they're trying to do something different, and I like them and stuff. I actually can't wait to put them on. But like my dad always says, it's the person in the jerseys. He played on the team. There's a few teams that the jerseys were regular, raggedy, and they played against teams that had stiff jerseys with the name on the back, and my dad's team were up 30 at halftime. So that's all that matters.
What did you personally take out of that first game in terms of the late game execution?
As far as Syracuse?
Yeah.
We just got just close out games, and that's probably been our biggest issue. as of late, of all our losses, just closing out the games, finishing out the last 5 minutes. And that's probably really it. And I can't really think of no other excuse or explanation for that.
The other thing besides passing, Russ, that Coach King was mentioning, he'd like you to do a bit more steals off the ball.
Right.
How do you work on that? How does that, what goes into that?
It's really tough for me, and I let Coach know all the time how tough it is, and it's more so I have to. Well, a lot of the great and good guys, are able to do that, but anticipate it, and just they gotta guard their man, then they gotta look at where the play is gonna happen, then they gotta guess where the ball is gonna go, and then they gotta jump it. But at the same time, this year I've been trying not to gamble a lot. So I feel like if I do that, then I'm be considered gambling and I might miss the steal. So it's just a lot of things going through my mind just to try and make one off the ball steal. So a lot of times I'm very hesitant on doing that. But I feel like last game, I think I got all my steals off the ball. So I'm trying, and hopefully I'll keep getting better at it.
So you're talking about being consumed by the DePaul game afterwards, like you were so focused on. How did you think you played? You seemed kind of subdued afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't play too well. I felt like I missed out on a lot of easy opportunities for my teammates. I felt like I missed out on a lot of easy opportunities for myself. I actually missed a free throw, and it was just a lot. I blew a lot of defensive assignments. I got beat over the top. So it was just a lot of things I feel like I did wrong, and I felt like I underachieved. I want to say I felt like I could have played better.
You've got a different free throw stroke. Has there anybody ever had to try to change that, or has that just come naturally? Or
I just go with whatever's working. If that's going in today, then that's the rhythm of the day. And I don't know. Man. Coaches always tell me my mechanics are bad, and that probably goes along with Coach P always says my fundamentals, but I just kind of go with the rhythm of the day. And if free throws are going in like that, then that's the way it's going to go in.
You change the way you shoot free throws from game to game?
It just depends. If I'm at the free throw line and I shoot one way, and if it goes in, then I'll keep it that way.
That's counter to everything everybody says.
Pretty much. I just shoot them, and if they're going in, just got to keep it that way.
You played your whole life a certain style. How difficult is it at this age to change?
It's not hard to change if it's all in if it's all in the facet of winning. If I want to win, then I have to change, and I'm willing to make changes. And it's always going to be hard at first because you're diverting away from something you always did, always done. But if it's come down to in order for us to win, you have to play like this, then I'm going to try everything in my power to practice that, to perform before the game, and even in the game, I'm going to just try my best, even if I mess up a few times. If that's the right combination, then that's what I'm going to do.
So do you buy into the theory that this is the way you have to play if you're going to play at the next level?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. If I have to play like this at the next level, and I'm assuming at the next level you get a check. So if I have to play a certain way to get a check, and on this level I have to play a certain way to win and get a nice ring, then yeah, I have to do it.
So you think of yourself as adaptable, as someone who is not so headstrong that you can't change?
Oh yeah, I'm very adaptable. I could definitely do that. I mean, starting from coming from Brooklyn all the way to Louisville, Kentucky, that's the first change. Then the second change was from my freshman year was just getting healthy and staying positive, not trying, I was injured, I could have transferred. Then my sophomore year, just erratic, and, playing defense that got me on the court. So I wasn't really a defensive player, that got me on the court. So I could play defense, and now this year, just taking a bigger role on offense and even playing defense and doing other little things in the locker room and off the court, helping my teammates.
Where's the NBA in your mind? Because I'm sure you've heard it. Coach Pino's mentioned you a couple times and has said that you should at least explore that after the year. Where is that in your thought process?
If Coach said that to me, and now I feel like, and he wants me to carry a more professional attitude about the game and kind of have more professional swagger, I guess. And I guess that's what I've been trying to do. Just approach the game professionally, and just see where it takes me. I mean, after the season, Coach is one of my closest friends, not even, more so father figure, and he's going to help me make the right decision for me and what he feels is right for me. So I have all faith in him. I have all faith in myself. I can get the job done along with my mom and dad.
Russ, with the regular season starting to wrap up, I mean, would a win like a game like this really kind of propel you to the last couple games for the Big East tournament?
You would hope so. I hope so. You know, this would be a great win. We all know how big of a win this is, but we have 2 games to finish out after the Syracuse game. But first things first is Syracuse, and after Syracuse, we get to see where we are from there, and then hopefully it's a win. Hopefully, and then Monday, if we beat Cincinnati, we have to see where we are there, and that's all we can ask for. We just gotta hope.
Thanks, Russ.
Thank you.
Yeah.